Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, inshallah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Hmm? Do you feel one time? Do you feel one time? Like that? Salam Israel. We are the Isupk out of 1 West 155th Street, Harlem, New York. I'm the commanding General Hannah. I'm Christian Officer Card, I'm Christian Officer. Right, and today we're going to begin to the Sabbath service. Saying Marjam, which means to stand. First we state the registry.
Makakabal, Ban Banyam Banya Shala,
Makakaba, Banya, Banya, Shala.
Ababa Shinya Shaka,
How about Senior Shabbat? Sa,
La Yashala, which means to Israel.
Sa. Sorry, my young opening up of them, which means right is the east, star, which means the two.
Abano,
Shabbat,
Kodash, Ya, Shabda, Yahweh, Alakota, Zaka, Ya, Isha, Maharakisa, Wa, Ya, Shemaya, Thun, Noah, Ka, Wam, Salakno, above, Shino, Yun, Right, Ya, Ka, Malakwa, Para, Ma.
In the English, we just said it's our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. How thy kingdom come, thy will be done. In earth as in heaven. As this day, daily bread, and forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Yaakov, great for the ball.
Yahweh, Bashem,
Yahushai,
Abakasha,
Tanano,
Aka, Kamakal, Kamawo, Ata, Zari, Aka, Akoyom, Matthew, Aka, Arakawa, Tahala, Yarishun, Shemiyosha, Warama.
In the English, you just said, Lord,
Lord,
the name of your son.
name of your
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power
To heal
to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of sickness,
all manner of disease,
all manner of disease,
all cleanse the leper, all the race is dead,
for what reason,
all these
all yes, and these
spirits, cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of your son.
Name of your son.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Pray to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai.
Yahushai,
Rakhanah.
Rakhanah,
Aishah.
Aishah,
Aliyah.
Aliyah,
Safari.
Safari,
Barak.
Barak,
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai.
Yahushai,
Warahmah.
Warahmah. In the English, he said, Lord,
Lord.
in the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
bless
Bless
and Israel,
and Israel,
and the school,
and the school.
in the name of
In the
Yahushua,
name of Yahushua.
thank you. So be it.
So be it. Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha.
Asha,
Ayanya.
Ayanya,
Al-Hari.
Hari,
Ayan.
Ayan,
Ba.
Ba,
Zari.
Zari,
Zari.
Zari,
Ain.
Ayi,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Shemayim.
Shemayim,
Ratisa.
Ratisa,
Mawat.
Mawat,
Galka.
Galka,
Ali Nawam.
Ali, Nawam,
Shmarka.
Marka,
Na.
Na,
Ah.
Ah,
Nawam.
Nawam,
Walaha.
Ah,
Eshan.
Eshan,
Shamama.
Shama,
Shah.
Shah,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shmarka.
Marka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Zalka.
Zalka,
Yad.
Ayan,
Yanka.
Yanka,
Wamam.
Yamam,
Shamash.
Shamash,
Ah.
Ah,
Kaka.
Galka,
Maria.
Ariya,
Malayana.
Yal,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shmarka.
Shamarka,
Kara.
Ra,
Shema.
Shema,
Akapasha.
Anasra,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shema.
Shema,
Zab.
Sa,
Wa'aka.
Wa'aka,
Maida.
Maida,
Maid.
Maid,
Walam.
Alayum. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills,
Unto the hills.
from whence cometh my help.
Cometh my help.
Help come from the Lord,
Cometh from the Lord.
which made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and earth.
Will not suffer
Will not
thy
suffer.
foot to be
Thy
moved.
foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
That keepeth thee.
will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold.
he that keepeth Israel,
He that keepeth Israel.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Neither slumber nor
The
sleep.
Lord is thy keeper.
Lord is thy keeper.
Lord is thy shade.
Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Thy right.
Sun shall smite thee by
Sun
day.
shall smite thee by
All
day.
the moon by night.
The moon by night.
Lord shall preserve thee.
Lord shall preserve thee.
All evil.
All evil.
Shall preserve thy
Shall
soul.
preserve thy
Lord
soul.
shall preserve thy going
Lord
out.
shall preserve thy
And
going
thy
in.
coming in.
And thy coming in.
This time forth.
This time forth.
Even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalm 33 in the Hebrew. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adamay Laka.
Adamay Laka.
Adarash. Adashwa.
Ashwa.
Adiyahana.
Adiyahana.
Awayamika.
Yalka.
Hamayawan.
Hamayawan.
Meshanaka.
Shaka.
Shah.
Shah.
Rash.
Vash.
Alamaka.
Alamaka.
Ayrewa.
Ayrewa.
Sawat.
Sawat.
Ya.
Ya.
Tayahai.
Ay.
Tazawa.
Azawa.
Al-Tawanika.
Ay Taswani.
Mawa.
Mawa.
Kawa.
Akawa.
Nakakidam.
Nakakidam.
Gawi.
Gari.
Ala'a.
Alaha.
Zaka.
Saka.
Shamya Shah.
Shamsha.
Watiya.
Agakiya.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Tazawa.
Azawa.
Nabikarwa.
Yamakalo.
Alika.
Ailaka.
Maria.
Ariya.
Karatwa.
Kashu.
Ahali.
Ali.
Dawam.
Mawa.
Shemai.
Shemai.
Layam.
Layam.
Wa'a.
Wa'a.
Gari.
Gari.
Ba.
Ba.
One.
One.
Malak.
Amala.
Shah.
Asha.
Aime Shabia.
Aime Shabia.
Tazawo.
Azawo.
Damashu.
Damashu.
Anawa.
Anawa.
Aimam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Sarawat.
Sanawa.
Manilawat.
Manalawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Islam.
Aishalam.
Malik.
Mali.
Siyah.
Siyah.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yabi.
Yabi.
Ka.
Anaka.
Wayashwa.
Yashwa.
Salatu. Shamarwa.
Shamaru.
Ma'yan.
Ayan.
Hara.
Hawa.
Ewa.
Hawa.
Man.
Yaman.
Adam.
Adam.
Shaytamu.
Shaitan.
Zabaya.
Yamiwa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Sahaba.
Sahaba.
Katiba.
Sahaba.
وقت زمنا
Katanana.
كا
Ka.
السياق موا
Yamwa.
عشاء
Asha.
موا
Amawa.
راشا
Rasha.
نوا
Anawa.
نوا
Nawa.
الهيم
Hayam.
الهيا
Laya.
شيطان
Shaitam.
قال الله
Dada.
قش
Swash.
فني
Funny.
كا
Ka.
عاش
Ash.
عير
Ay.
عير
Ay.
وكالعابة
Kahaba.
طبعا
Aha.
ريم
Ayam.
كان مدافع
Akan.
وصعيرك
Ayam.
وصاع
Sa.
فقط
Ka.
بهلم
Alam.
وعاء
Ah.
اليوم
Ayam.
ولون
Alawan.
قشوا
Kwashwa.
شمكا
Shamka.
هو
Hawa.
باشوا
Maswa.
بهلو
Bago.
ياي
Yai.
باو
Power.
ويا بارو
Bago.
ويا دايو
Badayo.
يا
Ya.
أفكا
Afka.
شمكا
Shamka.
هو
Hawa.
وتا
Maka.
عليون
Aliwan.
وطبعا
Ka.
رات
Rat. In the English, Psalm 83. Keep not thy silent, O
Keep not thy
God.
silent, O
Keep not thy peace.
Keep not thy peace.
Be not still, O God.
Be not still, O God.
For lo,
Follow
thine enemies,
thine enemies.
make it to mock.
Make it to mock.
They that hate
They that hate
thee,
thee,
have lifted up the head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
Taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
Consulted
Consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden
They have
ones.
said,
Thou said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them
let
off.
us cut them off.
Being a nation,
Being a nation.
the name of Israel,
The name of Israel.
no more in remembrance.
No more in
They have
remembrance.
consulted together,
Consulted together.
one consent.
One
They are
consent.
confederate against
Confederate
the
against
tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of
and the
Edom.
Ishmaelites
And the Ishmaelites.
Moab
Moab
have agreed.
Marines,
Bar,
Bar,
Ammon,
Ammon,
Amalek, the Philistines,
Philistines,
with inhabitants,
Inhabitants,
Tyree, Sir,
also
join with them, Oldman,
Yahuwah,
children of
Shalom,
Salah,
Salah,
unto them,
unto them,
unto the Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
Sir, to Jabin,
unto Jabin,
at the brook of the sun,
of the sun,
Persia Endo,
Persia,
they came as down for the earth,
came as down for the earth,
nobles,
nobles,
like
Lord,
see,
yea,
all your princes,
all the princes,
the bar,
and the bar,
who said,
said,
and esteem to ourselves,
esteem to ourselves,
the houses of God,
houses of God,
in possession,
in possession,
oh my God,
oh my God,
make them like a weed,
like a weed,
as the stubble
as
before the
before
wind,
the wind,
as the fire burning the wood,
fire burning the wood,
as the flame, set in the mountains on
set
fire,
the mountains on fire,
so persecuted,
so
with
persecuted,
thy tempest,
thy
make
tempest,
them afraid,
make them afraid,
with thy storm,
with thy storm,
fill their faces with
fill
shame,
their faces with shame,
they seek thy name,
see thy name,
let them be confounded,
let them be
and trouble forever,
trouble forever,
yea,
yea,
let them be put to shame,
let them be put to shame,
perish,
and perish,
let me know,
no,
thou, the Lord is your house,
the Lord is your house,
Most High,
Most High,
all it. Let's say ISUPK curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, all things living, Yahweh, the name of your Shah. Listen to us now, right now, evils and curses, punishment and destruction, to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, and evils and curses, punishment and destruction, to the heathen, shake loose, treasure, Israel, refuse to give to the school, force their riches, change thy to thy sanctuary, set evil and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, prison system, land earners, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek in the Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, intelligence, militia, Aryan nation, skinheads, Komataz, gay movement, lesbian, spies, because of witchcraft, master space, army, navy, air force, sea, marines, Wall Street, movement of the internet, and the area, cable access channel, and the radio channel, the spirit, many of thy people, seek to stop us from broadcasting the words, thy people that seek to stop us from broadcasting the words, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, and try to stop us from broadcasting the words over the planet. Let loose all the plagues, cause to go to and fro, the earth, consume them, the plague, the house of the thief, and the murder, let Yahweh, Micah, Gabriel, down with the flying sword, punish all the heathen that come against us, speak thy words, to be known by all, the angels that have done it, because we spread through the media, for the whole world, that the shake and come in the name of your Son. So Psalms turn. Yeshua, which means to be seated. Right? That is the mention on someone said it. Yeah, you could go.
All right, beginning the reading in the book of Numbers, chapter 22, and verse 36. Waya Shammai, Malakwa, Kiyah, Ban, Salakia Ba'a, Bala'aim, Waya Tizah, Lakwara Athawa, Allah, Ayira, Mowa Abba, Asha, Aila, Gabawala, Aran, Asha, Bakwatza, Hagar, Bawala, Waya Amara, Balakwa, Allah, Balaaman, Pala'am, Shalaka, Shalaka Thaya, Alayaka, Lakwara'a, Laka, Lamaha, La'a, Halakatha, Alaya, Ka'a, Manama, La'a, Awakala, Kaba, Daka, Waya Amara, Bala'aima, Allah, Balakwa, Hana, Ba'athaya, Alayaka, Aitha, Kaya, Kala, Awakala, Kabara, Ma'awa, Ma'a, Hada, Bara, Asha, Yeshayama, Alahayama, Bakwaya, Athawa, Adabara, Wayalaka, Bala'aima, Aima, Balakwa, Waya, Ba'awa, Parayatha, Hataza, Watha, Waya, Aibaka, Balakwa, Bakwara, Wataza, Ana, Waya, Shalaka, Balala, Aima, Wala Sha, Rayam, Asha, Athawa, Waya, Haya, Babakwara, Waya, Oka, Balakwa, Atha, Bala Aima, Waya, Ailahwa, Bama, Watha, Bala, Ba'aila, Waya, Ra'a, Masham, Pataza, Aima. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 1. Waya Amara, Bala'aima, Aila, Allah, Balakwa, Banaha, Laya, Ba'aya, Shaba, Aiha, Ma'ai, Bakatha, Wahakna, Laya, Ba'aya, Shaba'aya, Parayama, Washa, Ba'ai, Aya, Layama. I end up the reading in the Hebrew. The book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 36 in the English. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him unto a city of Moab, which is the border of Aram, which is in the utmost coast. And Balak said unto Balaam, did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore camest thou not unto me? I am not able indeed to promote thee to honor. And Balaam said unto Balak, lo, I am come unto thee. Have I now any power at all to say anything? And the word that the Most High putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went to Balak And they came unto Huzoth, and Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam and to the princes that were with him. And it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him up into the high places of Baal, that thence he might see the utmost part of the people. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 1. And Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. All right, the end of the reading in the English. Continue to read it in the Hebrew, the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 2. Waya Aisha Balakwa Ka'a Shara Dabara Bala'aim Waya Aila Balakwa Waba La'aim Para wa Ayal Bama Aibaka Waya Amara Bala'aima Laba Lakwa Hatha Yatazab Aila Ailataka wa Alaka Awala ya Yakwaraha Yahawa Lakwa Ra'a Taya Wadabara Maha Yara Anaya Waha Gada Taya Laka Wayalaka Shapaya Wayakura Allah Piyama Allah Bala'aima Waya Amara Allah Yawa Ata Shaba Aita Ama'ai Bakatha Aikwa Kataya Wa Aila Bara Wa Ayan Ma'ai Baka Waya Shema Yahawa Wabar Kabara Bapai Bala'aim Wayamar Washab Allah Balakwa Waka Takwara Bara Wayasha Allah Yawa Wahana Natazaba Aila Tawa Hawa'a Wakala Shoraya Mawaba Wayasha'a Mashalawa Waya Amara Mana Arama Yana Kanaya Balakwa Malaka Mawaba Maha Ra Raya Padam Lakwaha Hara'a Laya Ya Aikaba Walaka Aima Yashara Allah Maha Akoba La'a Kobaha Allah Wamaha Aima La'a Aima Yahawa Waya Kaya. And then I'll be reading in the Hebrew, in the English, the book of Numbers chapter 23, reading from verse 2. And Balak did as Balaam had spoken, and Balak and Balaam offered on every altar a bullock and a ram. And Balaam said unto Balak, stand by thy burnt offering, and I will go. Peradventure, the Most High will come to me to meet me, and whatsoever he showeth me, I will tell thee. And he went to an high place, and the Most High met Balaam, and he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, And I have offered unto every altar a bullock and a ram. And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, Return unto Balak, and thus thou shalt speak. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice, he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, had brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, Come, curse me, Jacob, and come defy Israel. How shall I curse whom the Most High had not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Most High had not defied? End of the reading in English.
Yeah, most uncles. All right, so we see here where there's a staging taking place where Balak hired Balaam to curse the children of Israel. So you tell him, well, tell me what you want, tell me what you need, I will bring it. That's out. And then you say, well, you will go up and talk to the Lord. So Balak bring all the sheep, all the oxen, they build 7 altars, you understand? And they make the sacrifice. And Balaam say, all right, I'm going to talk to the big man and hear what he say. But when that happened, and Balaam went and speak to the Most High, you understand? The answer that Balak got, or the response, wasn't a nice one what he expected. Because instead of cursing the children of Israel, you understand, it was a blessing, you understand, that the Most High put upon the children of Israel. And he wasn't satisfied with that. As we read along, we'll be able to see, you understand, when you get our first response, what you end up going to do with the second response. So, like, if anybody want to add anything before we continue. If not, to continue.
Continuing reading the book of Numbers, chapter 23, reading from verse 9. Kaya Mara Asha Tazarayama Ara Anawa Wamaga Ba'ai Watha Asha Wara Nawa Na Aima Labad Yashakna Wabaga Wayama La'a Yatha Kasha Maya Manaha Aipara Ya Ai Paba Wamasai Para Atha Rabai Yasha Ra'ala Tamatha Napashaya Mawatha Yasha Royama Wathahaya Aka Raya Taya Kama Hawa Waya Amara Balakwa Allah Bala'aim Maha Aisha Yatha Laya Lakwaba Ayabaya Lakwa Kathayaka One Waha Naha Bara Katha Baraka Waya Aina Waya Amara La'a Atha Asha Yashayama Yahawa Wapania Athawa Ashamara Ladabara Waya Amara Alayawa Balakwa Laka Na'a Athaya Allah Makwawama Akara Shara Tara Anawa Mashama Apasai Patazahawa Thara'aha Wakalawa La'a Thara'aha was Wakwa, Banawa, Laya, Mashama, Wayakwa, Wakahawa, Washaka, Taza Pa Yama, Allah, Ra'asha, Hapa Saka, Wayabana, Shabab, Ma'ai, Wakatha, Waya'ila, Para, Wa'ayala, Wama, Aibaka, Waya Amara, Allah, Balakwa, Hatha, Yataza, Kaha, Aila, Ailataka, Wa'ana, Kaya, Akwa Hara, Baha. The end of the reading in the English. So like in the Hebrew, in the English, the book of Numbers chapter 23 and verse 9. From the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, and the number of the fourth part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his. And Balak said unto Balaam, What hast thou done unto me? I took thee to curse mine enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether. And he answered and said, Must I not take heed to speak that which the Most High hath put in my mouth? And Balak said unto him, Come, I pray thee, with me unto another place, from whence thou mayest see them. Thou shalt see but the utmost part of them, and shall not see them all, and curse me them from thence. And he brought him into the field of Zophahim, to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. Verse 15, and he said unto Balak, Stand here by this burnt offering, while I meet the Most High yonder.
Yeah.
So
that's the right.
yeah, that is 2.
You can read one more.
Continuing reading the book of Numbers chapter 23 and verse 16. Wayakura, Yahweh, Allah, Bala'im, Wayashama, Pabara, Bapayawa, Waya Amara, Shawaba, Allah, Balakwa, Wakwa, Takwabara, Wayaba'a, Allah, Yawa, Yahanawa, Nataza, Aila, Ailatawa, Washa, Raya, Mawa'aba, Athawa, Waya Amara, Lawa, Balakwa, Maha, Tabara, Yahawa, Waya Sha'a, Mashalawa, Waya Amara, Wam, Balakwa, Washama'ai, Ayana, I die, Banawa, Tazapara, La'a, Ayash, Allah, Waya, Ka'aiba, Wabana, Adama, Waya, Thanakma, Hawa'a, Amara, Wala'a, Ya Aisha, Wadabara, Wala'a, Yakwa, Yama, Naha, Hanaha, Baraka. Laqua, the Thai, Wabaraka, Wala, Asha Yabana, La'a, Abayatha, Awana, Wana Ai Kora, Wala'a, Ra'aha, Ainala, Maya Shara Allah, Yahawa, Alahayawa, Aimawa, Watharawa, Aitha, Malaka, Bawa, Alama, Wataza, Yama, Ma Mataza, Rayam, Katha, Wa Aipatha, Ra'amalawa. End of the reading in the Hebrew. In the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 16. And the Most High met Balaam and put a word in his mouth and said, Go again unto Balak and say thus. And when he came to him, behold, he stood by his burnt offering, and the princes of Moab with him. And Balak said unto him, What had the Most High spoken? And he took up his parable and said, Rise up, Balak, and hear, hearken unto me, thou son of Zippor. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Had he said, and still not do it? Or had he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Verse 20. Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he hath blessed, and I cannot reverse it. He had not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither had he seen perverseness in Israel. The Most High is with him, and the shout of a king is among them. Verse 22. The Most High brought them out of Egypt. He hath, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Right? The end of the reading in the English.
All right, so we see again where the Most High, even though this heathen, you understand, hired Balaam to try to curse the children of Israel, you will recognize that Balaam told him from the beginning. He said, Well, I'll tell you from the beginning, wherever the Lord tell me, that is what I'm going to see. You understand? Good, bad, or indifferent. So when you get the first answer, you think, nah, you ain't satisfied. You go do and try to go in another zone, another place, as we would say. When you go in a zone, he might get more favor if he go in that zone. And that's basically what it is. So he trying his best to use someone to try to influence, you understand, the outcome of the nation of Israel, the community, you understand, the people, the nation. And this is what is done even to today, right? Where they use persons of influence to try to affect the nation of Israel. Salah, anybody would add anything? Yeah, that was the day. So they're using anything for anyone. You understand? They like to use entertainers, sports stars, political figures, or anybody who seem to have some kind of clout or weight behind them to sway. You understand, the hearts and the minds and the thoughts. And they do that through policies, through laws, through different influences in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. Right? Everybody want to add anything?
No,
That's it. All right, so you'll continue.
Come on. Continue the reading in the Hebrew, the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 23. Kaya, La'a, Nakasha, Nakash, Baya Ikwaba, Wala A, Kwasaima, Baya, Shara Allah, Kaaitha, Ya Amara, Laya Ikwaba, Wala, Yashara Allah, Maha, Fa'aila, Allah, Hana, Aima, Kala, Baya, Yakwa, Wama, Waka, Araya, Yatha, Nasha, Nasha'a, La'a, Yasha, Kaba, Aida, Ya'akala, Tarapa, Wadama, Kala, Layama, Yashatha, Waya Amara, Balakwa, Allah, Bala'aima, Gama, Oba, La'a, Takwa, Wanawa, Gama, Baraka, La'a, Tabarakanawa, Waya Aina, Bala'aima, Waya Amara, Allah, Balakwa, La'a, Dabarathaya, Allah Yaka, La Amara, La Ashara, Yakwa Bara, Yahawa, Athawa, Aisha, Waya Amara, Balakwa, Allah, Bala'aima, Laka, Na'a, Akwa, Kaka, Allah, Makwabama, Akara, Awalaya, Ya Shara, Ba'ayanaya, Ha'a, Lahayama, Wakwa, Bathawa, Laya, Mashama, Waya, Waka, Balakwa, Atha, Bala'aima, Ra'asha, Papa, Aiwara, Pana, Shapaba, Aila, Panaya, Paya, Shaya, Yana, Waya Aimara, Bala Aima, Allah, Balaka, Balakwa, Baraha, Laya, Pa'aya, Shaba'aya, Ma'ai Bakatha, Bahakana, Laya, Ba'aya, Shaba'ai, Parayama, Washaba'ai, Ayalama. End of reading in Hebrew. The book of Numbers, chapter 23. Continuing reading the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High wrought? Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey, and drink of the blood of the slain. And Balak said unto Balaam, neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all. But Balaam answered and said unto Balak, told not I thee, saying, all that the Most High speaketh, that I must do. And Balak said unto Balaam, come, I pray thee, I will bring thee unto another place. Peradventure, it will please the Most High that thou mayest curse me them from thence. And Balak brought Balaam unto the top of Peor, that looked towards Jeshimon. And Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 bullocks and 7 rams. End of the reading in English. After this one, we will read next one. Yes. Okay, so we read next one. All right. Next one. We read next one. Continuing reading in Hebrew, the book of Numbers, chapter 24. So I can read from verse 30. The book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 30. Where Aisha, Balakwa, Ashara, Amara, Balaaima, Waya Aila, Ayala, Bama, Iraka. Book of Numbers, chapter 24, reading from verse 1. Wayara al-Ra'a, Balaaima, Kaya, Aiwaba, Ba'ai Yanau Ya, Yahawa, Labaraka, Atha, Yashara Allah, Wala'a, Halaka, Bapa Aima, Laquara al-Ra'a, Ra'atha, Naka Shayam, Waya Shata Allah, Hama, Wabara, Panayawa, Waya Sha'a, Balaaima, Atha, Aya, Na Yawa, Waya Ra'a, Atha, Yasha Allah, Shakna, Lashaba, Ba'ai, Yawa, Watha, Haya, Aila, Yawa, Rawaka, Allah Hayam, Waya Sha'a, Mashalawa, Waya Amara, Naama, Bala Aima, Banawa, Ba'ai, Wana Ama, Haga Bara, Shatama, Ha'ayana, Naama, Shama'ai, Amaraya, Allah, Ashara, Maka'aya, Shabaya, Yaka'aya, Napala, Wagalawaya, Ayana Yama, Maha, Sabawa, Athala Yaka, Ya'ai, Waba, Mashakna, Thayaka, Yashara Allah, Kana, Kalayama, Nathayawa, Kala, Kalakya, Kaga, Natha, Ailaya, Nahara, Ka'ahla, Yama, Natha'ai, Yahawa, Ka'a, Ra'ayama, Ailaya, Mayam. At the end of the reading in the Hebrew, in the English, book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 30. And Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. Verse 24 and 1. And Balaam said, that it pleased the Most High to bless Israel, he went not as at other times to seek for enchantments, but he set his face towards the wilderness. And Balaam lifted up his eyes, and he saw Israel abiding in his tents according to their tribes. And the Spirit of the Most High came unto him. And he took up his parable and said, Balaam, the son of Beor, had said, and the man whose eyes are open had said, he had said, which heard the words of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance by having his eyes open. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel, as the valleys are as the valleys are they spread forth, as gardens by the riverside, as the trees of line aloes which the Most High had planted, and as the cedar trees besides the waters. End of the reading in the English. Last one. Last one.
Yeah.
All right, continuing the reading in the Hebrew, the book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 7. Ya Ayla, Mayam, Mada, Layawa, Wa Ira, Ra'aiba, Bama, Yama, Rabayama, Waya, Rama, Ma'aga, Malakwa, Watha, Nashara'a, Malakathawa, Allah, Mawataza, Yawa, Ma Mataza, Rayam, Katha, Wa Aibatha, Ra'am, Lawa, Ya'a, Kala, Gawayam, Taza, Rayawa, Wa I Taza, Matha, Yahama, Yagarama, Wakataza Yawa, Yama Kathaza, Karai, Shakaba, Ka'ariya, Wakalabaya, Maya, Yakwa Yama Nawa, Maba, Raka Yaka, Warawka, Wa'a, Wakayaka, Arawaka, Wayakara, Apa, Balakwa, Allah, Balaim, Wayasai, Pakwa, Atha, Kagayawa, Wayamara, Balakwa, Allah, Balaim, Lakwaba, Yakwabaya, Para'a, Tayaka, Wahana, Manakatha, Baraka, Aya, Shala, Sha, Ba'ai Mayama, Wa'aita, Baraka, Laka, Allah, Makwa Maka, Asharatha Ya, Abada, Aka, Baraka, Waha, Nana, Bana Aika, Yahawa, Makabo Babada, Waya, Amara, Allah Aima, Allah, Balakwa, La'a, Gam, Allah, Mala'a Kiyaka, La Shara, Shalakatha, Alaya, the Barathaya, Amara, was 13. Amma, Yathana, Laya, Malakwa, Mala'a, Bayathawa, Kasaipa, Wa'aihaba, La'a, Hawakala, La'aibara, Atha, Baya, Yahweh, La I Shawatha, I Waba, Awa, Baaya, Malabai, Ashara, La Kwabara, Yahweh, Athawa, Bada, Bara. End of the reading in the Hebrew, in the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 13. He shall pour the water out of his buckets, and his seed shall be in many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. Verse 8, the Most High brought him forth out of Egypt. He hath, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. He shall eat up the nations, his enemies. He shall break their bones and pierce them through with his arrows. He crouched, he lay down as a lion, as a great lion. So who shall stir him up? Blessed is he that blessed thee, and cursed is he that curseth thee. And Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he smote his hands, together. And Balak said unto Balaam, I call thee to curse mine enemies, and behold, thou hast altogether blessed them these 3 times. Therefore now, flee thou to thy place. I thought to promote thee unto great honor, but lo, the Lord had kept thee back from honor. And Balaam said unto Balak, spake I not also to thy messengers, which thou sentest unto me, saying, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go before the commandment of the Most High to do either good or bad of my own mind, but what the Most High said, that will I speak. That's the end of the reading in the English.
All right, so you can clearly see that Balak, he wasn't happy. He definitely wasn't happy with what Balaam said, because this is no different than, if you could try to put it to today's times, one of our enemies trying to use, one of our people trying to use someone to come up against, to create some situation against the children of Israel. But they say, nah, I can only do what I can do here. I ain't going beyond, I ain't adding, I ain't taking away. You understand? Against these people. You understand? And because of that, Balak was mad. Yeah, man. I see, he clap his hand, he clash his hand. You know that it's different, it's just as anybody else get blue vex, as we would say. Then not 3 times. And look what you're trying to do to me. You want to see how you see? Before anything happen, you want to say, boss up. Understand? Pack up and move, because I can't take what you're saying. And because of that, understand? You don't see what we're on here. Right? I don't know if anybody want to add anything before we close up. Yeah. Yeah.
This man's 40 years, right? This the man that's making a little bit of trouble.
Right.
That's no saying it, right? But Trump now, this admiral and Navy man, they want them to pull like illegal boat strike in the Caribbean area.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So now he do study here and he sign your resignation. The one time they started smuggling it, because it's not like you present them on the next side, they love you so much, and I mean,
that's right.
Such a they call it good thing you doing on that man, not here.
Yeah.
Right? We talked to them one time and they tried to get we call it testimony, but he actually started that, because
that's right.
to move Trump out, because he just shocked them.
That's right.
He not, you know what I mean? They wanted they think last as long as possible, and then the games, both of them know what the hell to do on both sides, but they know Trump ain't good for it yet. Admiral Alvin Hosley holds this.
Yeah.
Alvin Woolsey. 40 years, the man served under it. Sign your resignation one time, bam, bam, bam. And you know, you have to understand kind of protection you have to take it on, you know? Yeah. And as you were talking about, like, even last week, your oppressor will do what he could get away with.
That's
He
right.
don't care about rules and all that. And you know what I mean? And how would that go affect people and kind of thing. He only doing what he can get away with. Nothing else. And that, I
Most thanks. So we can clearly see that our oppressor doesn't care about nothing. He doesn't care about the truth. He doesn't care about the Lord. All he's concerned about is his own pleasure, his own belly. And that is what's going on right now. You understand? In this age and time, you can see we have wars happening, we have rumors of wars, and all they are concerned about is their livelihood, their life. You had the whole Epstein situation, as most of the brothers continue to break down. This was never about Epstein. You understand? Because our oppressors, you understand, when people watching them, like, you know, they just are isolated incident. But the entire nation is like that.
Yeah.
That is why it is. They already have a uproar. You understand? So because, you know, say thief from thief, make God laugh. That's what's going on right now. So it's pedophiles in high places, pedophiles in low places. You understand? And they get the king that they deserve. They get the rulers that they deserve. Because that is the kind of people that they are. Right? So like it.
Let's touch this. You mentioned that.
Yeah.
There's the whole Epstein Island situation and
Mm.
all that mentioned
Yeah.
earlier. And the situation in the Arnold here, where they went to do illegal strikes to blow different ships over by the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch the whole Epstein situation, it's showing you that they have all the power. And it's showing you, Epstein Island was basically showing you white culture.
That's right.
That is basically the nutshell.
Yeah.
So it's showing you, if you can see it from the broader scale, it brings it down to show you on a smaller scale what white culture is. If you had to bring white culture on an island,
yeah,
That is it.
Epstein Island.
paradise.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? From the bigger scale, so much happening, we might miss, right, the impact of white culture. But if you compress it, the island itself showing you in a close way what white culture is all about. That is why the so-called black man, you don't need to stay to our culture and separate from the heathen.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And come and learn our ways.
That's right.
And unlearn the things that we learned before.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of ways. So that's why the Isupk and the command in general is always important and it's necessary for us to be in it. Right? Yes, sir.
I know, sir. That's one little thing I want to add before we close up, which was on point on both. Let's say, white culture, you understand, is a murderous culture. You understand? Gang culture is white culture. Mob culture is white culture. When you look at all the so-called quote-unquote gangs that they try to push on us, it's just really emulating the mob, the Irish mob, the Jewish mob, all the so-called gangster movies as well. White culture. You understand? All these type of Gotti and Tony Santana and all what was the movie with Scarface.
Yes, yeah.
You understand? All this thing showing white culture. You understand? And you know, when they push this out, you have persons who don't know better in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. We look up to that. You know, the rituals and the glory, but all that is white culture. You understand? When you look at all the Irish gangs, the Italian gangs, the Russian gang, you name it, every single one. And when you look at that time, we hear about the so-called black gang. You never had that. You understand? All these nations came and with the same oppressive behavior against Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. And the only way to quote-unquote make it out is men trying to emulate the drug dealing, the prohibition, selling liquor, contraband, all these things is white culture. It's like it.
For me, I just think that white culture is so ridiculous. You guys already know it. When you watch it, right? And even all the elements, and they're using poverty to help us integrate into that evil. Right? And when you will take, even when you go all the way back to when the lynch of black man, after the already torture him, lynch him, hang him, is still taking our photos at that lynching
Yeah.
Right.
and going around now and selling them photos door to door.
Okay.
You're getting package deal.
Yeah,
Buy
son.
10 photos
Yeah.
and get this at that discount. You know what I mean? You have it as postcards to send to the people who might miss out. You know what I mean? If you miss the live, we have the various one like the now. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? We have merch. Crazy work. And this is saying that you know that just mention merch is the perfect modern day example. It wasn't inside seminar, it wasn't there at the party. You have merch to offer.
Memorabilia.
You understand what I'm saying?
I remember.
Crazy work. And we're looking at the so-called black man now, seeing this for what it is.
That's right.
To be able to separate from it and come back and serve the Most High and follow what He said. You know that kind of way, and that is a serious transformation in terms of being able to see the white man for who he is, separating from the white man and holding on to your culture. That is fire on the left and water on the right. And you have to be able to hold that. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I like it.
I don't think anything else, but I could be wrong, right? But we just want to say this super again thing is this from all fronts and all sides. The systematic question on all different ways. And now one of the weakest people that they can get to, which they know, is our women. Right? It's a normal thing because we thinking that wrong problem, man. I can be kissing the grandchild on the lip and them kind of thing. Now we see black mothers doing the same thing and that looking like love. And that, in a sense, is a real serious sexual immorality and poison is at play. Coming out of Egypt, the same thing Lord tell you, the whole of the business doesn't tell you. Imagine telling people instructions to not speak with your uncle, your father, your niece, your daughter, and can't tell them that. And there's a regular thing in the end when you oppress the white community. The reason why they try to understand to come to this, especially break down the defense, which is the man that set order, which is the black fathers, and they're going against all these different things and all the section is to eliminate that the same thing Herod do. You understand? When John come against the thing he was doing it with your wife, with your mother wife. Sexual immorality, how do you go tell me all this pleasure, all these orgasms are wrong? So now they look at the destroy and kill off the men and them to murder the men and unlike the men. And that is a serious thing, and that is exactly the way they go. That is the bridge between us getting free and us staying in this madness. Eliminate the threat, which is the fathers and the black men, and the black man, Hispanic man, Indian man, woman, and child. Understand something. Supporting your people and really actually detaching from the system because understand something is a trap. It is not no, you understand, ways and means of getting by. There's no getting by in the society. It's only survival. And they wanted to survive by that, by those means. Hush him out, take abuse. You understand? This is what it is. Wrong is right. Evil is good. You understand? That is what them want. So you have to understand that, hey, if you understand, you really and truly want to open your eyes and see what it is for it really is, but you might fear pain. They don't. They don't. There's no bridge that they wouldn't jump, no fence they wouldn't cross, no line. You understand that they wouldn't erase. There's nothing like that to him. He is the arch nemesis of God and all things that's called good. The direct opposite. So there's no goodness and no feelings and nothing good about birthdays, nothing good about Christmas, nothing good about 4th of July, nothing good about that for Thanksgiving. All of these things by blood. The scriptures say he established a city by blood. He established the world by blood, by shedding of blood, by destruction. He is the son of destruction, the son of perdition. And that is what you need to understand. That is who he is, not who you'd like him to be. And who you'd like Jimmy to be and Karen to be. That is not who Kevin and them is. You understand? Not on that. Yeah? Because we need to understand the importance of how dread it is. Alright? Slap your head.
With that, shalom. All right, this brings us to the end of the Sabbath. So we say, I imagine, which means to stand. Yeah. Sir. Sir.
La Yashala, which means to Israel.
Sir. Sir.
Sir. Sir.
Men of Israel, gird up thy loins to salute the Torah. Sir. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Yah.
Sir. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Yah.
How about Shimei or Shadrach? Yeah.
Sir. Upon your afternoon, which means very well, 6 days, start with them. Let's pray in the Hebrew. Abanaw.
Abanaw.
Shemashemai.
Shemashemai.
Padash.
Padash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
How. Akbaka.
Akbaka.
Ba'a.
Zaka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Maharat.
Maharat.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shemai.
Shemai.
Nathan. Noah.
Nawa.
Come.
Ka. Yawam. Salat now. What now? Salat now. What now? Wala. Now. Saiwan. Abba. Shino. Mayan. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ka. Malaka. Baal. Apara. Anya. Ama.
In the English, we just say, Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy
hallowed be
name.
thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
kingdom come,
thy will be
thy
done,
will be done,
in earth
in earth,
as it is in heaven.
in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us
Forgive us
our debt,
our debts,
as we forgive
as we forgive
our debtors.
our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
temptation,
but deliver us
deliver
from
us
evil.
from evil.
For thine is the
For thine
kingdom,
is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever. So be it.
so be it.
Yaakov, breaking for in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahusha.
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 Now. Aka. Aka. Aba. Ah. Kanawo. Aka. Lata. Zari. Aka. Akarem. Mafia. Aka. Arawa. Tamala. Rashon. Hashim Yahusha. Tawaraman.
In the English, it said, Lord,
Lord,
in the name of Yahushua,
name of Yahushua,
please give us a power,
please give us a power
to heal
for the healing,
all manner of sickness,
sickness,
all manner of disease,
all manner of disease,
for the cleanse the
power
leper,
to cleanse the leper,
for the raise the
power
dead,
to raise the dead,
for against unclean
power
spirits,
against unclean
to
spirits,
cast them out.
cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua,
Name of Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Pray to bless the children in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahusha.
Yahusha.
Nawa.
Aisha. Aya. Safari. Barak. Hashem. Yahusha. Tawaraman.
In the English, it said, Lord,
Lord,
in the name of Yahushua,
name of Yahushua,
bless us,
bless us,
and Israel,
and
and
Israel,
the school,
and the school,
in the name of
name
Yahushua,
of Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha.
Asha. Yanyan.
Alahari.
Alahari.
Yan.
Ba'a.
Ba'a. Dari.
Zari.
Zari. Ayi. Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shamayam. Maratha. Thumb. Hawa. Galka. Alewam. Shamarka. Ana. La'a. Nawam. Ba'a. Rishon. Sharama. Sha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Zalka. Aliyah. Yalimka. Umam. Shamash. Ailaka. Maria. Maria. Yahweh. Shamarka. Rai. Shema. Nashka. Yahweh. Yahweh,
Shema,
Shema,
Zak,
Zaka,
Wa'aka,
Mayata.
Ayi, Aliyah.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes
Lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
Come in my head.
My help cometh from the Lord,
Come from the
which
Lord.
made heaven and earth.
Need heaven and
He
earth.
does not suffer thy foot
Not suffer
to
thy
be
foot
moved.
to be moved.
He that keepeth
He that
thee
keepeth thee
will not slumber.
not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel,
Keepeth Israel.
thou dost slumber nor
And
sleep.
stop on the sea.
Lord is thy keeper,
Lord is thy
Lord is thy shade,
Lord is thy
upon
shade.
thy right hand.
Upon thy right
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Smite thee by
or
day.
the moon by night.
Moon by
The Lord shall preserve thee
Lord shall preserve
from
thee
all evil.
from all
He shall
evil.
preserve thy soul.
Preserve thy
Thou
soul.
shalt preserve thy going
Shall
out,
preserve thy
and thy coming this time forth,
this time forth.
even forevermore.
Even forevermore.
Psalms 83 Hebrew, Alahaya,
Alahai,
Adamaya,
Alahai,
Atakarash,
Asharash,
Amshikwa,
Ashakwa,
Akayamana,
Ayamina,
Akayamika,
Yabaka,
Hamayawan,
Yawan,
Marshanaka,
Sharka,
Shawa,
Shawa,
Ash,
Rash,
Alamaka,
Ayamaka,
Iroyamwa,
Ayamwa,
What,
Sawa,
Yaha,
Ah,
Ya,
Ya,
Sayai,
Hai,
Asawa,
Azawa,
As Asawalika,
Aita Sawanaka,
Amawa,
Awa,
Akawa,
Kawa,
Takidam,
Nadam,
Gawi,
Gawi,
La'a,
Ah,
Zaka,
Saka,
Shamish,
Yal,
I want to you.
Yal,
Nawai,
Mai,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Babekalo,
Yal, Ya, Ali, Wam, Mai, Yam, Wow, Dari, Ba, I won, Amalak, Shah, Shabi, Tazawo, Damaso, Anawa, Mom, Wa, Awa, Rawa, Salah, Shalom, Madi, Siya, Sarah, Yabya, Anah, Ashu, Shamalo, Ayon, Kara, Wa, Yaman, Adam, Shaitan, Adayam, Awa, Kaira, Sarah, Sabah, Nanai, Ka, Asiya, Kamwa, Asha, Amawa, Rasha, Nanawa, Ana, Ahayam, Ahaya, Shaitan, God, Allah, Kwash, Pani, Ka, Ash, Ayr, Ayr, Ah, Ah, Ayam, Ka, Radam, Ayr, Wasa, Topati, Ayam, Ah, Ayam, Wala, Shamkar, Yahoo, Yabashu, Wahal, Ayay, Power, Yabalu, Yadaiwa, Aya, Ata, Shamkar, Yahoo, Kamata, Ayawan,
In the English, Psalm 83, keep not thou silent, O God.
Keep not silent,
Hold on thy peace.
Hold on thy
Be
peace.
not still, O
Be
God.
not still,
For
O
lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make it a mock.
Make it a mock.
They that hate thee
That hate thee
have lifted up the head.
Lift up the
They have taken crafty counsel
comes
against thy people
against thy
and consulted
consult
against thy enemies.
against thy
They have
enemies.
said,
They have said,
come,
Come,
let us cut them
let
off.
us cut them off.
Be in the nation.
Be in a nation.
The name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
There be no more.
There be no
In
more.
remembrance.
Remember,
But they have consulted
they have
together.
consulted together.
One consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against
Confederate
the
against the
tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of
and
Edom
the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites,
Moab
Moab,
and Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gebal
Gebal,
and Ammon and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre,
Prince of Tyre,
have served,
served,
also joined with them.
also to join with them.
They have spoken,
Hold
children of blood,
children of Lot,
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them,
do unto them,
unto the Midianites,
to the Midianites,
Sisera,
to Syria,
and the book of Kisun,
look up the sun,
which Persia ended.
Persia and Endo.
He became as dung for the earth,
Came as down for the
Midian nobles, like Horeb,
correct.
and like Zee,
See,
yea,
ye,
all their princes,
all the princes,
Zebah,
and Zabak,
and Salum,
and Zulu,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
let us
ourselves
take ourselves
house of God
of
in
God,
possession.
possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my God,
make them like a weed,
like a weed,
as a stubby before the
as
wind,
covered before the wind,
fire burning in
fire
wood,
burning the wood,
as a flame,
the flame,
set in the mountains on fire.
the fire,
So persecute
so
them
persecute
with
them,
thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
make them afraid
free,
with thy storm,
like storm,
fill their face with
fill their
shame,
faces with
and
shame,
they see thy name on
and see thy
Let
name
them be
alone,
confounded,
let it be conformed,
troubled forever.
troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame,
and perish.
and perish,
Men may know
and then they know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is
Yahweh,
Yahweh, and the Most High
the Most High,
over all the
over all the earth.
You're going to say the ISUPK curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you,
King of heaven and earth, and all things
all
living.
things living.
Yahweh, in the name of your Shah. This is us now, right now, evils and curses, punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teacher, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, the evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the shelters of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, was their riches, enter into thy sight, the evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and their nation, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of the Amalek Synagogue, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinheads, Posikomatasi, the gay movement, lesbian, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA Space, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the air, the cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction, all the evil that stand in the way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, for them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues in the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Michael, and Gabriel come down with a flying saucer and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all, because the danger that has done not to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake and become in the name of your Shah. Thank you. Always. So be it. So which means a turn. Yes, sir. You can take them here. Yes, sir. Sir. Men of Israel, we're going to give 126 salute. And Madam Shabbat, Madam, Rock, Yahweh Ba'asham, and Shabbat. The this concludes today's Sabbath 6. Oh, I did.